We've got the transmission cooler lines on. They start over here at the fittings with the factory lines that we modified from an F-150. We put a thermal wrap here to keep it out of the way of the headers or protect it from the headers. Then it comes over here and goes up to the cooler in front of the radiator. Okay, we got the cooler fitted in between the radiator and the condenser. We modified the original bracket and put a little foam in there so it didn't hurt anything. And the cooler had hose barbs on it, so we took this 1/2-inch transmission cooler hose and we made some 1/2-inch aluminum lines and used our Earl's beading tool to put a bead on them so the line won't slip off. And when you put the radiator back in place with the mounts, it should look something like this, so it basically won't be visible. And then the radiator cover will totally cover it up. And we've got the starter in and had to slightly reroute the cable because this starter is a little different. This engine start stop starter, that all squared away and it's protected from the heat of the headers. Alright, we're pretty much ready to take this thing off the lift now. We've got everything buttoned up, put together. We have the Stainless Works exhaust on and it fit really nice and looks really good and sounds really good, so we're very happy about that. That worked out well. We've got our drive shaft in. This is a 2006 to 2010 two-wheel drive V8 Explorer drive shaft, and with the 10R80 it actually fit as is with no modification in the Panther car. Now the 6R80 would probably need a custom drive shaft because it's about, the flange is about 1 inch further forward. But for the 10R80, this was very close to ideal. So just note that you need either a drive shaft spacer or a longer drive shaft if you do a 6R80 swap. But fits well with the exhaust. We got all the oxygen sensor wiring in. We also added some design engineering heat shield above the cats because they do get pretty hot, so the cabin will stay cooler and there won't be any risk of fire or anything, so that works really nice. And this is good stuff. It rejects heat very well. One temporary detail is we've installed our pressure gauge to the E-clutch port on the back of the transmission, which is hidden behind the mount, and it's really fun to get to with the trans in the car and the arm attached, but we use some 4AN fittings to make it more easily accessible with a 90-degree elbow and a cap, so we can take the gauge on and off. But we use this gauge to measure the pressure profiles of the solenoids and valving in the transmission, and we basically develop base pressure profiles based on that. We may go back and revisit that later, but that's a preliminary step for the software development. We have a zip tie here. We ran the hose over the cross member and zip tied it to the cross member temporarily, which keeps it away from the exhaust because you don't want the exhaust melting through your oil hose and getting oil on the exhaust. That's not good. So if you ever use a pressure gauge, it's good to have some sort of scheme to keep it away from stuff. And that'll come off shortly. And then other than that, we're pretty much ready for the next step. It engages forward and reverse, and we have a lot of software development work to do. It probably wouldn't shift correctly right now, so that'll be the next phase. A lot of R&D and a lot of time with the computer to get it all working, but hopefully we'll be in good shape soon.
Thanks for watching. We hope to have more updates soon as we move forward with developing 10R80 support. To stay up to date, make sure to subscribe to the US Shift newsletter and to our YouTube channel.